Welcome to our welcome team, Amazing Achievers. Happy 2018. Can you believe we're already in 2018? It just flies by. Up, we're going to do an on-time drawing. Before I draw it, I did want to mention, if you never, I'm going to take my screen off where you don't see me. And if you don't want to be seen, you can just, at the bottom of your screen, you can do without video. And if you want to be seen, great. Just keep in mind that if you decide to go, the bathroom, make sure you put it on stop video. Okay. If you're coming in the call and it has already started, please mute your line. I think I just got you, Julia. Okay, so I will try and keep up with the door prizes, but it's kind of hard. So I'm going to do an on-time drawing, but the mouse has to be in the house. If your name gets called, you have 10 seconds to unmute your line and say, if you can remember to say it, I'm a winner with Avon. And before I do that, I want to show you the door prizes. And you just pick out 2 or 3 of them that you want. Just pick out the first, make sure this, the bracelet. Oh, you can't see it because I got to do stop video. See this real pretty bracelet here. And this is called the Natural Beauty Stretch Bracelet. You can just say the brown bracelet. I'll know what you're talking about. And I have this collection this is the spring 5-pair earring set, all the little butterflies. Can you see it? Yeah, I think you can see it now. This is really cute. And you may not know what this is. I will show you what this is. I absolutely love mine. I have an Avon when we got at conference a couple of years back, and I have it on the back of my cell phone. Absolutely love it. I can't be without it because I keep my debit. Oh, well, I don't keep debit. Credit card and my license and my medical card always with me. I never have to look for it. I absolutely love mine. And we came out with these right at Christmas. So I have 2 of those with door prizes. I have a set of 3 blue bracelets called Lovely Layers Bracelets Set Blue. And I have the Mark Mode Pop eyeshadows. Well, as soon as I can open it, it's really pretty bright colors. See the colors, really pretty. And the other prizes, if there's other ones, there'll be a surprise.
Who's calling from 409 area code?
Amanda Jones.
Amanda Jones, thank you. Let me drop you in for the next one. Thanks, Angel.
We also had one more come on. I don't know who they are. If you want to unmute and let us know who you are.
Levon Booth.
Oh, okay. Levon, got you. Anybody else just came on?
Cynthia Young.
Young, got you. Okay. So,
and that should be it.
Okay. Everybody's in the fishbowl. So I'm going to stop my video where we can roll on with the call. So, right. All right, now I got to move this out the way. Every team call that we have will be the same Zoom link, the same number, same time. Days will change, but you'll get email notices on that. Our next team call will be February Tuesday the 6th. And it's going to be a little earlier than normal because when I go to conference next week, I'm going to be like popping with excitement, wanting to share everything with you. I want to, let you know what's going to be coming on. But I recommend that you write the Zoom link and the phone number down. If I mute your line, it's because I don't want any background noise in the recording. If you have something that you need to say, then you can unmute, but please keep that in mind. But I recommend again that you write this information down on a Zoom link on a sticky note. You can put it under your keyboard or in a planner, even in your phone. Save it where you always have the link. You don't have to look for it. I also pin this at the top of our Facebook team page. So if you're ever not home or you can't find the link, it's always pinned under our next upcoming calls. So if you want your name in the drawings, I do ask that I only get 1 RSVP, and I would love to be able to respond every time I get to, but I just can't get to that. So you'll understand why in a little bit, but know that I got it and I got your name ready. And like I said, once we do the drawing, you have 10 seconds to say, I'm a winner with Avon. And we're gonna do the countdown, because if I don't hear your name, that's right. I gotta do a name. Huh? I didn't do a drawing. Hello. So we're gonna go back up one. Well, I'm just gonna do the drawing. Unmute. Okay. So let's see who's gonna pick the first prize. Did you pick out what you wanted? This is the name, and it is Miss Joy. Joy.
I'm a winner with Avon, brown bracelet.
There you go. Your name is here. It's with that one. So you got the first one. My desk is out of space here. Okay, so now we're going to go. So, well, who is in the house? If this is the first time you're getting on a meeting attendee, I want you to say your name. Just unmute and tell us who you are, and then you can, mute again. If anybody wants to say if this is their first time, I know there's a few of you.
Jamaican spicy.
I say, oh, welcome.
Heather McLaughlin.
Welcome, Heather. Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay. Any new President's Club recognition achievers from last year that want to say, I achieved President's Club, or your name? Leadership representatives? Anybody with January birthdays?
You inside? Me, Jamaican spicy again.
Ooh, January birthday?
Yep. You me.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome. I need you. And anybody with an January Avon anniversary? Okay, so I am on mute, huh? Okay, good. Well, I'm not on mute.
Karen, we have one newcomer. I don't know who it is, if they want to speak up.
Is Diamond?
Hello, I'm Annie Calvin.
Okay, well, welcome to the call. Welcome. So we're going to keep it going. Just make sure your line is muted. I will try and catch it when I can, because please, if I mute your line, please don't unmute it. All right. Okay. So back to a little bit about who I am. My name is Karen Tucker. I am your bronze executive leader. Our team is about 1,300 representatives. March 8th will be 29 years from me that I joined Avon. I am an independent sales representative just like yourself. I decided early on in my Avon career that I could build a business that would supplement my retirement and give me the freedom that I wanted. The only special skill you need is persistence and determination. I go after every incentive and win them. I had traveled and traveled all over the world, 4 to 6 trips a year. I joined Avon just for a discount and grew with the business every year. From my first year, each year I would climb to another sales level. I achieved what's called President's Council 10 times throughout my last 28 years, and that is sales of $110,000 in a year. And so it is possible. I did it with a lot of fundraisers, and I had a lot of customers I would serve. I also had some helpers. What brought me to Avon was a back injury that I still suffer with today. I was receiving a disability check of about $650 a month. And I knew with building a team, I could make a lot more money than that. And with the tax write-offs, I was able to really wait till it really grew. And then I had to get paper certified just to get off of the disability, because it was through teachers' retirement. And because I couldn't live on $650, I could spend that in a week. So I definitely needed a lot more, and I wanted a lot more. And for me, it's all about the freedom and, of course, the income. And having the freedom to work from home while raising my children. Being able to send them to private schools and showing them how to work hard and be successful by setting goals and going after it. And I didn't realize this early on. When I was setting goals, one of our first big trips was Hawaii. And I went to a travel agency, and I got a big poster of a Hawaiian tree, a palm tree, and I put it over my desk. And I started realizing, the next few years later, that my children were doing the same thing, because they learn from what they see us do, not so much what we say. They learn from our patterns, everything we do. But, I wanted to share that with you. Take a sip of Coke. I could go on and on, but I will share little bits and pieces of my story over the years on future calls. In 2005, our team was about 750 representatives. Our leadership team was really kicking butt. And on August 29th in 2005, when Angel actually called me and I turned the news on, watching the horrible news that Hurricane Katrina was coming our way. Long story short, that Monday morning, realizing what was happening in New Orleans, that I lost more than half of my team. We went under 300 representatives and couldn't come back home. Well, I tell you this because life is going to happen every which way. It's going to happen. I stayed away for 6 weeks, and at 6 weeks, my husband got sick, and I packed up, left my sisters in Florida, and I went home. And I knew on the way home, God, I prayed, and he spoke to me, telling me, get out there and set the example. Show others we have business. There were no stores open hardly, and that's what I did. Over the next year, I had $100,000 sales increase. And at the end of that year, there is one representative picked a year. And it's my most pride and joy. Well, the Woman of Enterprise Award. See how pretty she is? She's really pretty. It's a beautiful, we call these our Oscars. And one representative is picked a year. And when I tell you these things, because if I can do this, I promise you, you can too. So I'm going to move on here. Spammers. You will get contacts from spammers. You will get, especially if you're new, they will send you emails. They may even send you a text saying that they're going to be they want this order and they're traveling through town and blah, 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 blah. And they're going to send you extra money for your troubles. It takes 2 months for a money order or a cashier's check to bounce. So just know, go to the rule that you heard when you were younger. If something seems to be too good to be true, it usually is. The next on that is building a customer list. You should always be building a customer list. Always. We all know at least 200 people. If you don't have a running list of at least 50, you got to work on it. That's what's going to, it doesn't matter where they live in the U.S., well, in the 50 states. In the 50 states, because that's where you want to promote your e-store. You want to promote your e-store on all social media sites. When you go into youravon.com and you click on your web office, there's all kinds of, there's 100 examples in there that you can repost. And you can say something as simple as register at my Avon e-store for my monthly drawing. And I always use an item like jewelry. Jewelry is very lightweight. You can pick out an item for $9.99 or $5.99, whatever it is. Just remember, your first order, especially your first order, you're at 40%. Jewelry is very lightweight to mail. And the more people you can drive to register at your e-store, they're going to get all the specials from Avon, and they're going to think you're doing it. You never have to do anything else to your website, but you have to drive your customers there. Drive your potential customers there. Now, there we go. All right. So let's see. So now we're going to talk about our top teams for campaign 1. I'm only going to read the names on here. You should know who your leaders are. Gina's father's ill, so and she's having to leave early in the morning to go to Tennessee. But so Gina Pfister, she has team sales of 16,982. We have Julia Schwartz's team has sales of 13,963, and this shows the additions to those teams. For campaign 1, Angel Dugas had team sales of 11,964. I don't think Sally's on the call. I don't think anybody else is on the call. Did I miss anybody? I don't believe so. Okay, well, if I did, all right, well. Okay, so the next slide is about who wants customers from Avon. First off, like I said, you have to start with that list. But Avon also sent, if there's somebody in your area looking for customers, there's a few things you want to do. You want to make sure, and I drew the arrows here, when you go to youravon.com, you want to click on My Account. Then you want to click on Profile, which is on the left side. Everything is pretty much here anyway under My Account. And however you find things there, you can always find it at the top as well in the right-hand corner. But so you're going to click on Profile. When you get into your profile, you're going to see where you're going to see if you're enrolled, and they'll say Avon Customer Referral Program Enrollment. You want to click on the terms, and then you want to click on English or Spanish. How far are you willing to travel, and hit submit. That's simple. And you also want, here it is on this slide. Now, when you go into your web office, click on your online store, and then it's going to drop down. It wouldn't let me take a picture. And then you're going to see personalization tools. Then you're going to go to customer preference in the middle. Now, I know I have to go fast. We have a lot to cover. Take pictures anytime you want of the screen, because you can't write everything down. I definitely understand that. But under customer preference, make sure you have both representative and direct delivery. And then you want to hit save. Okay, so top 25, making sure I didn't miss anything. Yep. Top 25 in sales for campaign 1, LOA 1 to 26. I wonder if I can move this box up. No, but I can move it over. Well, I really can't move it in any good place, so I'll leave it where it's at. Whoop, there it goes. Top 25 in sales for campaign 1. LOA means length of association. So this is new representatives, their first year. We have 26 campaigns in a year. So from the first to the 26th campaign, we have Melanie Bosch with team sales of 1,000, not team sales, personal sales of sales of 1,362. Give her a round of applause. Congratulations. Let's see. Do I have anybody else? Give me a second to go down the line. If you see your name and I don't call, Sandra Sandifer with sales of 361. Woohoo! Congratulations. And did I miss anybody else that's new? I know there's a lot of new people on the call. I think I got everybody. If I miss you, say something. Speak up now. Oh, when I go to the next slide. Top 25 in sales for campaign 1, LOA 27 and on. We have Julia Schwartz with personal sales 1,873. We have, well, me, but, and Mary Catherine. I think that's everybody. Angel, I had to miss you on the last slide. You didn't say nothing either. I know. So, and so if something happens and the screen is not changed and somebody say something, let me know, because it can happen. So love is in the air with Avon's exclusively crafted range of products to celebrate Valentine's Day. Before we talk about the specifics, take a visual tour to show you everything Valentine's Day has to offer. Let's see, where was the tour thing? I thought there was something to press. I know there is. So visual, this is the visual collage and there's got to be a play button somewhere on here. Whoa, here it is. It's down here. There we go. Well, is it changing? It probably was. Whoop, nope. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Whoop. Well, it was there. Did I delete it? That's possible. Yep, there we go. It's changing. It's going on its own. So we have the romances in the air, and this Valentine's Day, we have everything your customers want. Do you have a customer that loves makeup, that encourage her to be 100% kissable with gorgeous lip products? Maybe your customer is into fashion and home, and then she would love to cuddle up and get cozy with some great PJs and the warm scent of an enchanting candle. For those customers that love sparkle with just the right scent and the perfect piece of jewelry that will complement her day-night attire. Because we have her covered. Whatever she loves, we are confident in the products that we have to offer her, and most of all, confidence in your ability to recommend the perfect product that will keep her feeling and looking gorgeous all year long. And it's not just on Valentine's Day. And our night shirts the material is excellent. And I had to share I had my grandkids for between Christmas and New Year's for a week. And my granddaughter's left first, and I had my grandson, and he was looking at all the I had all my display on the back table, and it was really so cute because I have some of them here for you to see. We have the little purse, and when he saw the purse, he says, "Oh, my mama would love that." And I said, "Oh, you want me to order one for you?" He's 6 years old. And then he saw it was the candle. Our candles smell wonderful. And then he said the same thing about the candle. And what I really loved, I was tickled when he saw the eyeshadows. He tells me, he says, And my mama would love that eyeshadow because she has a collection of them and just shows you from the mouths of a babe. It was just so adorable. I had to share that. It was really exciting to hear his excitement as well. But so we have everything that your customers will want. We just have to, we have to share it. When you share and you show a product, that's what's going to sell. Whatever products you have, as you collect them, put them in a basket and show them when you get the chance. Or if you can just take pictures, you can also do pictures out of a catalog at youravon.com using Snippet and repost that on your social media pages. You can use Buffer where you can, let it set up where it's automatic for you. But oh, I love this Purely Glowing bundle. Totally yours. I don't have the you can see this is covering the exact price. Can I move it? Yeah, here we go. I can move it now. The customer price is $40. You get a Clearly See, they get an eye lift, they get a lipstick, a glimmer stick, and the tote bag. This is a great offer because I use the Clearly See every day and I use the eye lift. And I'm sure I'll definitely, who could not have another lipstick? I may have 20 in my purse, but that's okay. I'll take 21. But we have beautiful colors, and this is what you want to buy this stuff when it's in the What's New book. And occasionally you may hear me say the demo book because that's what I'm used to. But it is called the What's New book. And those are the books that came in your kit, the 8x10 size, which is just for you to shop where you can show your customers what we have. And to make Valentine's Day successful, we've created this representative offer only available through your What's New catalog. We know that you saw these in recent What's New, but now, this is a fresher look. It's there's always some type of special Avon has. The Clearly Vitamin C Brightening Serum. Did you know that this has a very high concentration of pure vitamin C? This product has 10% of pure vitamin C. What a great fun fact that you can share with your customers. The new Clinical Eye Lift Pro Dual Eye System, one of our best sellers. An Avon True Color Glimmer Stick, Lip Liner in True Red. And then we have our True Color Nourishing Lipstick in Candy Red. This has an $88 value and can be purchased for just $40. Better yet, as a demo, you could purchase this at $24. Totally get it. So if you haven't put your, if you put in your full order in next week, you could actually back order that as a demo as well. But you definitely want to, get this and show this. In the next slide, I'm going to talk about selling in bundles, and I'll show you. Now I just have one together. Oops, I thought I took the picture off. It's like, there we go. You can put any 3 products together, whether it's fragrance with a body wash and a shower gel. This happens to be our Planet Spa. Our Planet Spa lines smell so great. If you have any place that you can set up a little table across from where men work, or you'll sell everything you make. If you can set up a little table at maybe like a gas station, could be across from a plant. When men get off of work, they would love for somebody else to have done something for them. You can go to the dollar store and get a couple of cards, put that, you will sell everything you have. A man would much prefer not to have to run into Walmart and not looking like what they want to get, or not knowing what they want to get. If you got it there, you're going to sell. You can make baskets. You can also be a personal shopper, because once you get to make that friendship with them, you can let them know if they ever need something for their significant other, for a birthday or anniversary. You'd be more than happy to help them. You want to promote Valentine's Day. I took this picture off of Facebook. It's just one of them. It doesn't have to be anything super fancy. This can be a simple box you can get. Hey, if you got boxes that Christmas gifts came in and you didn't know what you was going to do with the box again, throw a few products in the box. Make something. Put something together. Keep it simple. It doesn't have to be hard. Oops, now I'm going to have to reopen the slide. But you asked for it. We are delivering it. For the first time ever, the A box is now available as a demo in your What's New book. Show it to your customers. Let them see the great quality in products. Demo it. Let your customers feel it, smell it, try it. Build it. Help them build their order up to $40 to get the A box for $10. They can get all of this for $10. And the I Love You collection A box can now be ordered through as your demo, and it's the perfect complement for Valentine's Day. And I actually have the earrings on. I love the little earrings. I didn't even realize that's where they came at first. This is what the A box actually looks like. It's all full-size product. Sometimes you'll have trial sizes, but the earrings are really pretty. And you have our makeup remover, eye makeup remover. This stuff will last a long time, and it's great. You have a glazeware, you have a liner. Some pretty awesome, great offer for $10. You just have to be able to help the customer build to 70. Whether she wants bubble bath, you'll always hear me recommend. Okay, I'm trying to take the video off. Recommend our bubble bath. How would you like to never have to clean the tub again? Our bubble bath sells for $5.99. You get 24 ounces. I don't measure. I pop up on top. I do one squirt in the tub. And hey, I know it lasts me about a month. Even if it lasted you just 2 weeks. You rinse out the bubbles after, and we've never had, my granddaughters, when they come, we've never have ever had any problems. And you know what I mean? And it's just, bubble bath is a great way to help you get some sales. I always recommend a bubble bath. Baby lotions. This is a crazy winter, this Arctic winter we're having. But everybody needs extra lotion. Look in the book for our moisture therapy lotions. Promote the moisture therapy lotions, because that will be a great sale. Everybody needs extra lotion at this time of the year. But, you know, maybe it's to start her off on our new skincare line. Our new skincare line is a phenomenal skincare line. Now, if you see me turn to the side, I have a rash on my face. It's doing better. I had a reaction to something. I had a facial last week, and I'm just being open and honest. And a product that they used, I had a reaction, and I didn't realize. I should have. It took me 4 days to realize I had hives everywhere. But we're getting it in control. So I just wanted to let you know, my skin is not normally like this, but it's okay. But so you want to recommend our new skincare. It is a phenomenal anti-aging skincare. And since you don't know, especially if you're new, if you go to your e-store, send your customers to your e-store as well. They can click on skincare. Then it will pop up on the left, skincare advisor, and they can do a quiz. You want to do it for yourself, whatever your skincare concerns are, and it's going to tell you what it recommends for you, and the same thing for your customers. And they can just start with a couple of products, a few at a time. Every single thing we sell is fully guaranteed. Everything. You can it's all guaranteed. You want to tell your customers 90 days. You have 120 days to get the products back to Avon. So always keep that in mind. Even our new Espira line also has a guarantee, full guarantee. They can use the whole product, but you have to have the container to send it back. So let's see, we are on. So okay. But isn't this a great offer here? Look at you got a full mascara. It's a pretty neat line. So now we're going to talk about the demos, some of the demos. I showed you the candle. Here we have some great ideas, and it helps you and to inspire you to be able to sell more for Valentine's Day. Now, this isn't anything that you would find in the What's New book, because these are already in the catalog for campaign 4, because now we're talking about campaign 4. If you want to hear more about what we covered in campaign 3, that was the playback from the call I sent out the other day, and I will send out the link again for 3 and 4. After the call, well, as soon as I can, if I have trouble finding it. My computer crashed a month ago, and it took me a while to be able to locate where 3 was, and so I should be able to find 4, the playback, as soon as we're done. Now, get cozy this Valentine's Day with some favorites from our home collection, featuring the Confetti Love sleep shirt, the Hugs and Kisses slippers. Top it off with a Celebrate Love candle. This package is a total $46.97, and now you can sell your customers the A box. Woohoo! So, and forget the roses. Give her a gift of sparkle with 3 gems. And for a sample, we paired the drop earrings, necklace, bracelet, and ring, all in a ravishing red. This package is another one, a total of $42.96. And again, now your customers qualify for getting the $10 A box. I gotta take this bracelet off. Okay, excuse me. And then we have, and finally, don't forget about the men for Valentine's Day. In this example right here, I know it's kind of hard to see. If I can move this over to the bottom again, I can make it shrink for a little while. We have the, yes.
Cynthia says that she has those slippers right now and they feel so comfortable.
Oh, good. Thank you for sharing that. That was a lot of ours that came out at Christmas. The pink ones, they're a little warm, but the winter we're having, I love mine. So thank you for sharing that. But you have your men's here. You have the stainless steel cord necklace with the cord bracelet. Really pretty. And there again, that's a $44.98 purchase. You've kept her from not having to run out and go to a store, and now she qualifies to get that $10 A box. So take the challenge. How many of these can you sell now that you know a little bit about it? If you talk to 5 people a day, and it doesn't have to be face-to-face, get on social media and work social media. Make contacts when you see people post comments, and become acquaintances again with friends maybe you went to school with, or friends of friends, or people that you just meet in other groups. This is how you will build on social media as well. So now we're going to talk a little bit about Campaign 4 is packed with fashion. This is our Savannah Bloom collection, and just the beginning of many collections coming in 2018. And normally we had a separate book for all of our living, but now it's all going to be worked in one book. Thank goodness. Hallelujah on that one. And I'm going to show you I have the jacket, the Savannah Bloom jacket. It's heavy now, but it's lined and it's really pretty. You can see our quality of our clothes, everything has it's come a long ways, and it's really it's outstanding quality, and always use our guarantee. Everything we sell is fully guaranteed. So, if somebody's ever hesitant or not sure if they're going to like it, always remind them of our guarantee. Let's see. And I love that you got the Espira. It started in Campaign 3, and it's now going to be inside of Campaign 4 as well. And you have the little tote bags, the little cosmetic bags. Who doesn't like a pretty cosmetic bag in their purse or whatever there is? And I do have that behind me, but I will show you after we roll on a little bit. Savannah Bloom collection. Here we go. Hopefully change on its own. Oh, it was. I bet. Yep. Whoop. No, Karen, you went too fast. Here we go. There we go. Let me get you in the moment. Imagine trees, lawn, streets, rich green foliage, quaint Victorian homes, and bright blooming flowers. That's the Savannah Bloom line. Romanticized and southern charm that the beautiful city of Savannah boasts, and our inspiration for the Savannah Bloom collection. While we love the inspiration of Savannah, we were also inspired by the floral trends we saw in last summer, in the summer fashion shows for this year. We took our inspiration and created the new signature collection that pays homage to Southern heritage while excluding charm and grace. And with magical floral prints, gingham, and blue and white tones, we envisioned a relaxing spring brunch in the gardens of a sunny Sunday afternoon. Aren't they pretty? Okay, so we'll go to the next one. So, starting in Campaign 1, we had our first 2018 exclusive limited edition fashion collection. Now in Campaign 4, we have our second collection. We'll feature a new seasonal collection every 3 to 4 campaigns. Each one will only be available for a limited time, so make sure your customers don't miss out. Create value for your customers by showing her all the ways that she can wear these staples. Have fun, be creative, and open-minded. First step in sales is to never prejudge a customer, never. Don't assume you know your customer when it comes to fashion. And when you see us come out with the fashion, this is the trends that are coming. Because Avon, you know, they go to like, oh, well, they're in New York, of course. And, you know, they go to Europe and all these places where the fashion starts first. And then they bring it into the catalogs for us to have. So when you're seeing it, that's where it's starting. Now, second, don't sell from your budget. Don't assume if a customer buys one piece that she may not want a second piece. And third, don't stop shopping until your customer says she's done. Let them explore the collection. We want you to do and show the new approach to the Savannah line. Isn't it really pretty? It's really some pretty, okay, that one I don't, okay. Oh, yep, there we go. And that's the pants. Love the pants. Starting with the wardrobe staples, we have Nicole pants in black. This is the pants that will live in your customer's wardrobe all year long. Everyone needs a great black pants that is their go-to piece. The Nicole pants in white. This is a great seasonal piece that is with easily transition from spring to summer. Best practice is to replace all white tops and pants every season. White is a tricky color that easily loses its crispness, so be sure to recommend a new white pants. So here are the seasonal tops for your wardrobe staples. It has a Michelle boat line top. It comes in a variety of patterns. Here is the blue and the white stripe. This is a great top that will generate reorders, since you will continue to see this top released throughout the year in new colors and patterns. So if your customers love this top, then follow up with a new color and print options as we get new colors. And how you like these colors? Really pretty cordigans. There you go. You got your blue. Look at all the prints as they change. There's your lily coat. Like I said, it's really heavy jacket. Sell like a pro. You also have the jewelry that's coming up. Now, this isn't all my style, but you know what I may like, you may not like. What you may like, I may not like. So that's why we have to have a large variety. The tassel earrings, the bracelets, and the necklace. That's a little big for me, that necklace. Look at this throw, how pretty. I didn't realize how pretty it was till look what Gina did. Gina went on Amazon and she bought the throw. Now, we're born and raised in New Orleans. And Gina went on, she ordered our pillow stuffings. And she went on Amazon and she ordered the pillow casings, the 3 pillow casings here, and put that on her porch. Isn't that pretty? Guess who turned around and ordered the yellow throw? Because I have to have the same thing. I want it on my sofa inside. But really pretty. So never judge, because when she showed me that, that's it. I was hooked. I knew that I definitely wanted to, I wanted the same look in my home, to change it up a little bit from the same old thing. But let's do a brunch. A brunch is a great way for you to, you know, if you can afford to buy a couple of demos and to invite a few friends over and show them our products and share the love of the business with them. And that's how you will build your team as well. So here you go. You get carried away with Savannah nesting bags with a lip do. Your cost is $10, limit 1 per customer with a $40 purchase. Makes a great add-on. So here we have our Rep Fest is coming up, and it's going to be announced next week. And as soon as they announce it, I'm leaving to go to San Diego on Wednesday. My last day working will be Monday, and I will be gone for a week. You will get an email with somebody's number in case. I'll be able to answer text, but if I don't answer you right away, just, you know, give me time. But I won't be able to answer any live calls. But Wanda, my helper, will be able to. But we had gold shakers for our conference last year, and it was only by accident we got them the year before. I was looking for something at Walmart. My granddaughter, the oldest one, was dancing in the middle of the aisles, you know, and doing jumping jacks at in Walmart. And when she did, that's when I said, wait a minute. I knew right there that those shakers would be great for us. So somebody must have just came and I heard a little noise, but okay. And we
We've had 3 new people add on.
I see Miss Tusa. Drop her in. Who else? Okay. All right. And I see Miss Jackson, Crystal Jackson. Okay. I'm dropping your name in the fishbowl. Okay. In the What's New book, in our demo book, the What's New book in 6, I believe it's 6. Yes, it's 6. And it says, oh, am I still on? No, I'm still on block. Okay. This is the demo book. The best value, it's on page 32. This is our team right here in the, this is me with the blue on, and this is Gina behind me, and then at the bottom, in this middle picture, this is also, Angel, you must have been hiding in that picture, but I think that's Julia and Sally and Veronica, but we know how to get in the pictures. So, and the reason I tell you this is because start saving your money. Conference is going to be announced next week. It's going to be the last week of July. Don't know where it's going to be yet. I kind of got some ideas, but I really don't have a clue. And the minute they announce it, I will be on my phone in my Facebook group, and I will post this in our Facebook group because it's real exciting to be able to go. Last year, everybody that went, I think the fee was what, $199. Of course, you can share a hotel room. And, you know, if you don't have a Southwest card, a credit card, you can get one. You can run everything on it. Earn your flight for free. I pay for no flights, as I earn them for free through my Southwest card. But we want you there. Everybody that went, when we left, they gave us a bag full of Espira. And then they sent us 3 additional shipments of the Espira line, the shakes. And I have a lot of it behind me. But it was phenomenal. It was so worth it to get all the free goodies. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead back and put me on here. So let's see. So where are we? Do you know the power of a no? Or some of us may think of them as a dreaded no. It takes a lot of no's before you get a yes. Don't be discouraged. I know it's hard in the moment when you are getting no one saying yes. You're just getting no after no. But when you get that yes, it will be much sweeter, and there will be times when you will get yes after yes after yes, because it balances out. Sales are all about the averages. So you have to continue to ask, continue to talk to people, and continue moving forward, even when you feel like giving up. Never, ever give up. Have someone that continues to give you excuses. Maybe it's time to move on then to the next person. And, you know, don't worry about spinning your wheels. Just keep moving on. You will find those people that want your business. And here's just an example of here. Just ask, I'm expanding my business and looking for new people who would love the Avon products. If you could give me at least 10 names and numbers, I will have a special gift for you. Join, and you can, like I said earlier, join some Facebook communities. Get involved in local fairs, schools, crafts, whatever it is to meet new people. And stop in businesses, because that is also a plus. And now I'm going to talk a little bit about our President's Club President's Club. President's Club is a sales level. That's the first sales level, and there's several after that. I'm only going to tell you about the first 2. I always have to cover this on our calls where our new representatives know. This should be one of your first goals with Avon. When you achieve President's Club, and there's going to be a lot more things announced next week about President's Club. That's all I heard. I don't know what it is yet, but when you have sales of 10,000 in a given year, you're now a President's Club member. You're guaranteed 40% earnings for the rest of this year and the next year, and 25% on fixed earnings. Fixed earnings are anything in the book with a little asterisk next to the number. And you can order up to 3 demos in your What's New. You get invited to the President's Recognition Program, and there's some new awards coming. You get to celebrate your birthday and holiday where you get 25 points. You get points throughout different things. I save my points because my points will pay for my conference registration. It will pay for, there's usually like 2 meals. It will cover that, and I can do whatever I want with those meals. Those points, you can turn them over to pay for a hotel room, whatever it is. You get exclusive gifts at the PRP event, the President's Club Recognition event, and you get an achievement pin, and you get 400 points when you achieve President's Club. You can either keep the points, or you can turn around and turn them in for what this porcelain doll here, which is Miss Albie. I don't collect them anymore because being with Avon 29 years, I had 28 of them across my wall. You know, I'd rather get the points now. So I love them. And that's Mrs. Albee. She was the first woman to go on the street to sell Avon, and she actually was selling encyclopedia. And they did so well because they were offering free perfume with the sales of the encyclopedia. That's what got it all started. So let's see. And Honor Society, our next level is 20,000 in sales, and you can order up to 5 demos, and you get to bring a guest to the President's Club banquet, and you get 800 points. You can find this sales tracker chart at youravon.com. It's under recognition and rewards, and it will show you. You on average need a $385 order each campaign, and it will show you where you're at, where you're tracking. So just keep in mind, see where you're at now. If you haven't, if you're just starting, you may have to catch up a few campaigns, and you will, because we have a lot of great things coming forth. Now, don't wait till the end of the year to try and get there, because I have a feeling that campaign 26 is going to go in right around Thanksgiving. So don't wait till thinking that you can catch up all at the end of the year. You want to do it now. You want to do it early on. So now let's see. We are on, let's see, give me a second. Make sure to watch our team call from December. The playback has been posted to our Facebook page, as well as I sent it to you in email this week. And like I said, I'm going to send it out again. Julia also was graciously to post the links to the 5 previous Espira calls. It's how you're going to learn all about Espira. Embrace it, get to know the product, try it yourself, because your customers are going to want to know they're going to ask you if you tried it. Somebody asked me this morning, and yes, I have tried it. And I have some of it behind me, and will definitely, I have a few of the shakes. I have, let's see. But I have the cleanse. It's the AM Protect that I wanted to tell you about. The AM and the PM Restore. The PM Restore, it's like collagen. And you mix it in with water. And I like things more on the sweet side. So I took flavored water. And I just take like a half a bottle of flavored water, and then I add regular water to it. And that's how I drink it. And I really like it. Because like I said, I want all the help I can get with collagen. You also can get a chart. There's a chart that you can, now it's coming in the books now, and it was in our demo book for 3. But you can also order these at Town and Country, and it's a whole spread that you can put with your books. Because you want at least one. I have some on order. They have not come in yet. They will be, a bunch of those will be door prizes for February 6th. So I just wanted you to see, get to know the product. It starts with you. Try the product. It's fully guaranteed. You can use the whole thing. If you are not happy with it, ask for credit. You can do 1 box of returns a month, and it doesn't cost you anything to send that box back. They bill you, but then they credit you right away once they know that box is in transit. I love our protein powders. They're very, very light. Very fine powder. The finer the powder, the quicker it absorbs in your body. Another thing too, you can ask somebody, do they take supplements? Ask them to put the supplement, whatever they take. If you take supplements, take it and put it in a little, maybe like a little clear, I'm going to call it a jigger, or a little glass container. Drop your vitamin in something like a little jigger, and watch and see how fast it dissolves. If it doesn't completely dissolve within an hour, it's going to the drain outside after you take it just that way. And that's all I need to say. You can figure out the rest. Then you take the ones we have and drop it in water and see how fast it dissolves. Okay. Get to know the product. Try the product. Be your best testament. Because your customers are going to want to know. They're going to want to know your experience. They're going to want to know your results. It's time. I know for myself, I have to get healthier. And what a great way. If you want to take the challenge, if you go to Facebook, Avon USA, the challenge is posted there. As long as you have to order, it tells you what you have to order. one of the bundle sets, and you commit to the challenge. You have to post a picture once a week for 4 campaigns. You can start the challenge. You have to start about February 1st, and there's all kinds of freebies you're going to get if you do that. Hello, I love freebies. Who does not love a freebie? I know I sure like a freebie, but okay, why isn't the screen rolling? Let's see if it rolls now. No, it loves to get in trouble. There we go. Share the right way. Always be sure that your personal testimony is accurate and truthful based upon your personal use of the product. Never suggest a product treats, cures, or prevents any disease or guarantees any physical results. Does not contradict or go beyond Avon's approval claim. Just and never always disclose that you are an Avon representative, and be applicable. Disclose anything that you receive. Always let your customers know. Another great place. Yes.
And one more thing, in the Espira training call yesterday, they asked us not to advertise Espira as a weight loss program. It is not a weight loss program.
Thank you. It also, we cannot advertise it as all natural. Nothing is all natural. Go back and read your book. You can read on the cover, and it tells you, and this is exactly what I have on my banner. Espira, new health and wellness line inspired by nature. It's about the closest thing that you can get. It's made with highest quality, naturally sourced whole foods and superfoods, non-GMO ingredients, no preservatives, no artificial colors and flavors, and created by leading industry, nutritional industry experts. It's a great, and you want to go to Campaign Central when you go to youravon.com. Everything is there. The Espira Hub is there. I don't have time to click on this to play. You can do that. Bear with me because I knew this was going to be a long call. There's so much to cover. The Espira Hub, and then you click on the Espira, then you can click on the product guides. And there's a guide for every one of our products. You can print them and have them with you when you go out to promote your business, or wherever you're promoting it. Everything is there. When somebody asks you a question, you know where to go. And that's the Espira banner that I shared with you, how excited I am about the banner, because we have an event that we're doing in 2 weeks, and I ordered the banner. Now, building your future. Are you building your future with your business? Are you building your retirement? Like I shared in the beginning of the call, is when I got started with Avon, and our leadership program kicked in a few years later, but it really was never supported for a long time. But I knew early on that no matter how hard I had to work, I knew one day it would supplement my income, my family's income. And sure enough, that time, time flies so fast, and sure enough, it's here. So what are you doing now? What are you doing now to take care of your tomorrow? What are you doing now to supplement your income if somebody gets sick in your family and you need to be there to help them? Take care of your nows. Are you ready to start sharing the love of Avon with everyone you know? Opportunity calls will be every Monday at 7 p.m. Same time, same link. Angel's going to start doing them. She's going to do this Monday coming. Then my senior coach told me they're either going to be doing something. I think it's going to be for anybody new that wants to know more about leadership on Tuesdays. I will let you know more details as soon as I find out in an email. And on Thursdays, they're actually, I think, going to be doing opportunity meetings. So you want to start thinking, who do I know? Who can I share this opportunity with? Your love of the business, embrace it. Nothing is perfect. Go with the flow and promote it. If you promote it, you can earn all these fun things. Social selling. We've then had about 12 social selling calls, and Julia has that. Well, I couldn't post it last night on our Facebook page because there's too many links. It told me it was too big. So I'm going to send it out in an email, all the links to the previous social selling calls. It's free for you. They teach you how to advertise whatever business you're doing on social media. Take advantage of it. It's free. Then we had a cruise offer. That was the last thing that it started for campaign 20. It ends in 6. And You had to have 7,000 points to earn a cruise for one. 11,000 points got you a cruise for two. And there was different ways of earning it. I won't even go into that, but I'm going to go to the next slide and show you. This was the trackers. So far on our team, I am only 450 points from earning my second cruise. That's so exciting. I told my husband he's going on this trip with me. But he went out today and he got his stuff to renew his passport. But Sally Tusa is right next. She's 150 points away from earning her cruise for one. You have Julia Swartz, who is at 4,600. I know Julia will earn hers. We have Angel Dugas, who's at 4,500. And I think Jean is at like 4,200 because I can't see with the thing, but that's okay. And as you achieve each level, look, this came in my order yesterday. There was postcards. We get goodies, free goodies, a beauty case. We have a tote bag and a carry-on luggage. What I love most about this, I know when I start going through that, and when we all are together, I want more of my team earning these events, because we're going to find out next week what all the new stuff, that some of the new incentives coming, where the next trip. Last summer, we went to Atlantis. Everything was covered. It was beautiful. But you do have to work for it. It doesn't just come easy, but you have to work for it. But it's very achievable. But I love this because we all had matching shirts that Avon sent us when we went to Atlantis. Now when we go into the airport, we'll all have matching luggage. We will see each other. We'll know that's an Avon representative that has that tote bag or that matching luggage. Really pretty. And it's all for free. They're rewarding you for your efforts. Well, you can't see my points here because the black thing's covering it, but it's okay. So let's talk about the money. Isn't it always about the money too? We're doing this because it is a lot of fun, but we also want to make sure that we're earning some good money. Absolutely. Now here's some more recognition on online sales. Melody Bosch had sales of, so far for the year, $645 in sales. Janae Beret had sales of 330. These are online orders. Hopefully I have everybody. Katrina Watts has sales of 204. This is the first campaign. And I think I got everybody. If I miss somebody, say something now. Speak up now. So, okay, so we're going to roll right along. Our next team call, like I said, is going to be, we're almost done. We only got a little bit left. Bear with me. Tuesday, February 6th. Set your goals. I'm not going to go into all that, but we got a few more slides. People will forget what you said, but people will forget. People will forget what you said. People will forget, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Oh, door prize time. But then I want to read this, but I probably need to come back to this, but no, I'm going to read it now. What's grit is more important than IQ? And when you're trying to be successful, this I found on Facebook, and it definitely fit who I am. This lady was attending a party with a friend, and while everybody was having hors d'oeuvres, and she was listening to everybody, conversations, what they've accomplished, and she was shocked to learn the kid from school with the highest IQ, well, which is one of the teachers, that everybody said would be the most successful, seemed to be really struggling. And it turned out that intelligence is not always the best indicator of future success. According to psychologist Angela Duckworth, the secret to outstanding achievement isn't always talent. Instead, it's the special blend of persistence and passion that she calls grit. And I posted this on our Facebook page. Go and read it when you can, because it's all about what you have in your gut and what are you willing to do? Take control of your life. The first step is changing your thoughts. Watch because it's easy to hear the bad, negative thing over here saying, why are you doing that? It ain't working and whatever. Watch who you hang with. They always say, show me 5 of your friends and I'll show you your future. Figure out what you want and what you are willing to do to make it happen. You do not have to be great, but you have to start. But you have to start to be great. How committed are you? And gosh, and it is so true. I'm definitely not great. I just give it a lot of time. I give it a lot of effort. And it takes hours and hours to do these calls, but I try and give my best to you. But it's all about how committed are you? What do you want for your future? Who's going to be on that next trip with me? And who has their goals written down? If you have your goals for this year written down, put something in the comment section. Angel's going to take over the call after the next slide. It's just something really quick, and then I have to show you something, then we'll do all the door prizes. The first 5 that can post a picture of their goal list on our Facebook team page tonight wins a prize. You must be an active representative. All prizes will be mailed on Monday. So, creating your vision board. Miss Angel, who is a bronze leader, is going to talk to you about, yes.
I'm sorry. Jamaica Spicy says that her goal is to start culinary school.
Oh, great job.
Cynthia just completed her vision board yesterday.
Oh, good. So post a picture, take it and post it. I will, Angel's going to share about creating a vision board.
Okay, good. So why create a vision board, dream board, whatever? All right. You might think that a dream or vision board is a little hokey pocus, or even laugh about it or even joke about it sometimes. But the reality is a vision board works. It brings life to what you want, your dreams, your desires, and your beliefs. By creating a dream board every year and even updating it. That's why I love the fact that Karen has on here a half a board, because you have another board that you can actually use to update your board. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to have glue sticks, magazines, pens and papers, markers, get some color ones, that's a lot of fun. Magazines or tons of images that you can actually get off the computer even, especially the cruise, because we all want you on there with us. Some scissors and the glue sticks, if I didn't say it. So if you're ready to begin, what you're going to want to do is first clear a space so you can work. Turn off the TV and put on some music that you love. It gets your brain clicking a little bit. I also like to have a candle lit. It also gives you the ambiance of everything. You're going to take your pen and paper and write down what you want. What is your heart desire is? What do you want in your business, for your family, whatever it is. So if you want the cruise, get a picture of the cruise. If you want to be a President's Club member, get Mrs. Albee, get a President's Club, wording, whatever. Cut out letters that get President's Club and just post them across that say that. Also, on top of that, say you want to grow your team in leadership. You want to get tons of people. How many leaders you want on your team? How many people you want on your team? Those are numbers you want to put on there. Be specific on the vision board. Also, don't forget the feelings. The feeling is what comes when you achieve such success. Also, it's the feelings that happen on the way to success of achieving the goal. So make sure that your pitches actually show that excitement as well, and what's going to make your inside of you jump every time you see it. Every time you see your vision board, it's going to give you a mental image of that success. That's why it works.
Yep.
Also, you're going to want to display your vision board for you to see at all times. Take a picture of it. You're going to want to take a picture of it, put it as your screensaver on your computer, on your phone, everywhere that you go that you can see it. Trust me, this clicks something in your brain to make things happen. Also, don't forget to please put it on the Avon Amazing Achiever Facebook page so we can see it, so we can congratulate you and get excited with you to see what you're going for. Also, the more you see it, the more reality comes into play. Remember, the purpose of your vision board is to bring all those dreams and desires to life for you and your family. So good luck and have fun, and I cannot wait to see them all.
Thank you. And it is true. When you have it on the wall and you see it over and over, it's what gets your subconscious engaged and you keep going for it. If you set your goals, put on a piece of paper, and you forget that goal's even there. And this was just part of my vision board. I'm not finished, but you know, I have on here Avon. We had an incentive 2 years ago at Christmas where we did such and such, and we were in the top, I think the top 30, we earned $15,000. Guess who was on that stage? You got it, $15,000. That was really sweet. And I put that on there. I want to double our attendance. Last year we had, I think, about 15 representatives that actually made it to the conference. My goal is this year to have 30. It's so worth it and so much fun. Let me tell you, ladies, when you can go on a trip by yourself, there's nothing like it. All I'll say there. And you know, I have on here traveling, going on vacation. I have pictures of my 3 grandchildren. They're my why, a big part of my why. They're my heart, and they're my heart. And I had that I want to reach silver executive, and I want team sales of $500,000 increase, whatever it is. And it's going to go right up on that wall back there because I want to continuously know that I'm working for it. If it's not in front of me, guess what? I'm going to forget that it's there. Door prize, door prize, door prize, and you hung in. I thank you for all of that. I'm going to take off the share. That way I can see everybody and I can do these door prizes. So how many people we had on the call? We had 22. So I've done 1. That means I have to do 5 more door prizes. And the next one is Julia. What you want, Julia? Out the gifts. Julia. Speak up. They got the blue necklace, the blue bracelets. And this is it. We have the butterfly earrings. We have the Mood Pop eyeshadow set. All them pretty bright eyeshadows. This thing isn't the easiest thing for me to open. You have these pretty eyeshadows.
Oh, I want that one for my collection.
There you go. So Julia's got that one. And I have 2 of the pockets that go on the back of your cell phone. If you didn't hear me earlier, if you weren't on, it's a lifesaver for me because I always keep on the back of my cell phone. I have my license, my credit card, and my medical card. I never have to look, because guess what? My phone is always with me. Never have to look for it. I couldn't be without it. But so I have 2 of those, and I think that's everything. So the next one is Levon. Ozier, what you want? Okay, we're gonna count down to 10. I'm gonna call another one. You have to unmute your lines. Everybody can unmute. Laverne? I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Bracelet.
Blue bracelet, it is yours. All right. Katrina, I'm trying to.
Hi.
Body.
Way too late.
No.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. I'm unmuting.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
And the next
15 minutes.
Jamaican, spicy. You're still on the line.
Yay!
Okay, so what you want?
What was it again?
We got the butterfly earrings. I have the 2 pockets, or I have a surprise I will mail. Surprise?
Surprise.
Surprise. You got the surprise.
I'll take the surprise.
You like the surprise. Okay, so we have
See.
Angel Duga. Which one do you want?
Pick something. It doesn't matter.
2 more. So we have Amanda Jones.
Sikio.
Amanda, which one you want? You must still be.
Yes.
Amanda, you still on? I'm not hearing her. I'm trying to unmute everybody. The last one, and it is Sandra.
Oh! Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Congratulations, ladies.
Hey, Karen Crystal said she did.
Surprise, whatever you have, I'll take it. Just whatever.
Karen
Yes.
Crystal said she didn't have a mic.
That's okay. Crystal.
Jackson, did you call her name?
I called Amanda Jones.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks, though. Amanda Jones, I don't know her name.
Oh my God.
What you want? You want the phone pocket, the butterflies, or the surprise?
I'll take the butterflies.
Butterflies? Okay, great. I have to keep it small because of postage. And Amanda Jones, I don't know if Amanda's still on. Anybody? Oops, what's happening? Trying to move something? Lord knows. What did I just do? Y'all still there?
Okay.
All right. Was that enough? Well, that's it, ladies. Good night. Thank you so much for joining, because something done happened to the screen.
Yes.
Thanks, ladies. Good night. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you.